designs his descent, where he should be born, in which family he should be born, what is the life he should lead, what are the people to whom he would extend guidance, and how to go about it, the entire plan he makes and generally descends. There could be some nominal reason for some events, but he has already made up his mind to go through a particular scheme of things, so he will do accordingly only. In the case of Guruji, his forefathers come from Jamindari family of Urlam in the Srikakulam district. His grandmother was a great Siva Yogini, and she had reached such a state where she could converse with Shiva on a daily basis. And that family had a curse, and due to that curse, every male offspring used to depart very early. There are a number of premature deaths of male offsprings. So she prayed to Shiva that he should come in her family. That means there is no question of premature death, and then remove the curse and do good to all the family members. So obviously she should have got a positive nod from Lord, and that could be one reason why Guruji was born in that family. And his father was the last Jamindar in that Jamindari tradition, because in the year 1948 the government removed the Jamindaris and they lost the Jamindari. Though Jamindari was lost, they had personal properties which were extending from Madras to Orissa, and they were having quite some property. And what happened was, suddenly their own relatives conspired in the absence of his father and took over many of their properties, and almost he was having the danger for his life. So he left that Jamindari and got settled near Rajamandri at Kovur. Guruji was born in Rajamandri on the night of 20th, 12:40 a.m. you can call it. See, 21st December or 20th December is a day wherein the night component is the largest, day component is shortest. So, in the longest night, in the midpoint he was born. In the sense, what does it mean symbolically? In the night we don't see anything. The creation or the world is not seen. So, world is not seen means what? You are seeing only the God in you and not the world. So, he was born at a time where he had the least impact of the world on him. That's how we should understand. That's how he was born. And of course, they had quite some riches even when he was born. And he was brought up in a very princely style. And then he had been a child who had such a questioning capability. When he was a 2-year-old boy, and when others were all sleeping around him, he used to investigate, are they alive or are they dead? If they are alive, they should be talking. They are not talking. They are not dead. Tomorrow they are going to get up. What is it that they are going through? He was trying to analyze their state. Such a kind of analysis was there in him even when he was 2 years old. And also the great point is that he had the memory of what all happened to him right from his second year onwards. We may remember probably what happened to us from 8th year or 9th year or 10th year, I don't know. But everything that happened to him from second year onward, he was clearly remembering. So he was quite a nice child, and he was fondled so much by his mother and father. And his mother used to give him a lot of lessons on the morals through some very interesting stories. Two stories out of which everybody knows about her, and I would like to tell you now. In those days, people used to go from southern districts to Burma, to Rangoon. They'll do all sorts of jobs. Maybe they may do some small trade, or they may work in the rubber factories or something like that, earn some money and then come back. Someone who was a great devotee of Hanuman, he was having a cow and doing some dairy business in India. He also wanted to earn money by going to Burma. He went there with some money, purchased some buffalo, and started selling milk. After some time, wanted to speed up his income. Then he used to add a little water and then sell. Then he increased the quantity of water, proportion of water, and he became richer faster. Then he had enough money, collected it in a bundle of cash, and took a boat to return home. When he was sitting in the boat, a monkey came and took that bag and climbed up the post and was sitting there. He was worried. All my life's earnings, probably the monkey would throw it in the sea, and I would lose everything. It did not happen that way. What the monkey did was, it used to give one coin to him and one coin into the water. It went on doing it till the entire money got exhausted. He is a devotee of Hanuman. Hanuman would not like him to do a sin. The money belonging to the milk was given to him. The money which got out of water went to the water. So he got just what he should get, and he was not a sinner then. So God saved him that way. This is one story. Likewise, another story only also I'll tell, and then go ahead. I believe in a village there was drought, and there was no rainfall, and all of them felt that there is a Shiva temple there, and Abhishekam to Shiva would give them water, would give them rains. So the date was fixed, and everybody should take a pot of water and then go. They got prepared, and in a house there was a girl, some 8-year-old girl. Not only was taking a pot, she was searching for an umbrella. Then everybody laughed at her. Why are you searching for an umbrella? She said, look, when you pour water on Shiva, he is going to give you rain. And then I won't like to get wet. I would like to have an umbrella. Then all of them laughed. Then everyone went and poured water, nothing happened. After the girl poured water on Shiva, it started raining. And she used her umbrella. Others were wet, and she protected herself. You see, it is the belief that got the rain, not the Abhishekam. So that faith is what gets you the result. Such stories, it seems, he used to tell from his childhood. Who knew who he was, some way or other, somehow or other, was a Telugu Pandit who was specialist in Vyakarna, that is a kind of grammar. He was a Viragi, Jnani, absolutely unassuming, extraordinary talent, but he could not even pass his matriculation. But that person was working in a Sanskrit college which was managed by Guruji's father. Guruji was a small child. He used to carry him on his shoulder and then cry Govinda, Govinda, and then go to his house and keep him and then write. Once when he finished his book, the small child took the ink bottle and poured on it. Then immediately the Pandit said, Govinda, you have not approved my commentary. I think there is some mistake. You don't want your devotee to commit a mistake. Now I will write it again. Thank you for showing me the way. That is how he was recognized by people who are spiritually oriented. And his father is a great scholar in Sanskrit and Telugu, and he was also giving him some lessons, and he had private tutors to teach him in English, mathematics and all that. Guruji was a great reader of books. He was reading quite some books from his father's library, and he was willing to go to school. He said, I would like to learn, but not attend to school, where there is so much of time which is wasted. Then his mother became sick, and they felt the water at Nellore, the river there, and then would be good for her health. So they shifted to Nellore, and they stayed for a year or two at that place. At Nellore, there was a group of devotees of Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi. One prominent name amongst them is Chinta Dikshitalu. In their house, they used to have bhajan every Sunday. Guruji also attended the bhajan one day. Also, there was an atheist who had no belief in anything and was questioning them, what would happen to you if you do the bhajan? I would like to come and see if I get anything. He was also there at that time. One day or one Sunday, Guruji came out, the Ramana Maharshi came out of the photo and blessed Guruji thoroughly. And he also appeared before the atheist. The atheist was shocked. He asked, who are you? In English. Then Ramana said, I am Ramana from Arunachala. This man was so impatient and angry that people are taking him to be God. He just asked, are you God? Ramana Maharshi said, are you not? You are also God. You have forgotten due to avidya that you are not God and you are a human being. Remove that avidya, you will realize that you are God. That's all that is meant by that. That word changed him totally. He became a devotee, it seems. This is one experience that Guruji used to tell. What is the spiritual significance of Ramana Maharshi blessing Guruji is a question. Guruji used to say, though I am anybody, when I am born as a human being, I am having a lid on my head, and somebody should remove the lid so that my real self will come out. And I cannot remove the lid. And it is Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi who did remove the lid, and then my real personality started flowing from then on. That's what he said as an explanation. See, Ramana Maharshi and Guru, our Guruji, are in a way one and the same. I can share with you without any hesitation. They are from the two streams. Guruji comes from the stream of Mahayogi. Ramana Maharshi and Trilinga Swami are directly descended from the Paramaguru who is doing tapas at Nanda Devi. The pattern of working between the two streams are different. You can easily watch. One is sadhak friendly. He can take care of you in every aspect, shares with you your joys, sorrows, your karma also. And almost you have a comprehensive insurance with this stream. Whereas the other stream, they are only available. If you go and ask them the path, they show you the path. It is you who should walk on that path, and it is your responsibility to take care of any difficulties that you come across. Their job is over once they show the path. They are available, that's all. Around Ramana Maharshi, there were many devotees who were having lot of misfortunes and difficulties. He used to feel sorry for them, but never interfered into the karma at all. In fact, they say, in the case of some woman who lost her daughter, granddaughter, everybody, Ramana Maharshi also cried along with her, but he did not save them. That Guruji's strategy would be different. Maybe he would have saved them. So there is quite a difference between the two streams, and one removing the lid of Guruji of the other stream is very obvious and very apt also. Then one other instance Guruji said, which is interesting to me, was after he was born, after a little while, they entered into a litigation. Lot of money was wasted. Lot of time was wasted. They had to sell properties one after another. They slowly descended from Jamindari level to almost upper class, middle class level. This he explained it this way. When Shiva entered a household, Lakshmi, who was there already, said to Shiva, I am getting my richness to distribute to people only from you. You have yourself come into this family. Where is the need for me to stay here? So I will go back. That means she just, with folded hands, she walked backwards and left the house. Symbolically, Lakshmi leaving the house means their level of richness went down. And Shiva entering that family is obvious. Guruji was born into the family. This is what Guruji himself said. This is what has happened actually.